back in the 1960s, as you know, we had a lot of problems with the cops. I've been through the beatings, the water hoses, the police dogs, and everything they do. The entrapment, which cops pull. So I put nothing past them. I'll put it in some words, the board needs to be castrated.
Performs every single day.
You know why he said that?
I would check out the board down there to see what times they are.
I did, but whatever. You should pray. You should do it. Them out legally. No, it's not that I'm telling you what to do.
Right. The problem with that is we also want to have some sort of like environmental consciousness of what we're doing, and
I just want to share an anecdote. As I was walking in, some guy in a cab was shouting at me, "You dirty hippie, go home." And then behind me were a whole bunch of white construction workers. And they immediately came to my defense and shouted, you know, "Who are you? You know, you kiss ass for Wall Street." And I never in my life have I seen, you know, the construction workers who used to beat up activists back in the 60s. They're with us. Everyone's with us. The whole city's with us.
Comment. How do you feel about this?
No comment.
No comment. Are you a construction worker?
I am.
You are. Well, you're not against it.
Absolutely not.
You know that years ago the construction workers really were actually violent against students. This time around it's very different.
Different story. We're all in the same boat now.
See, you just told me what
See?
you know, this is it.
That's what you wanted to hear, right?
That's all I need to hear.
It's about jobs. There's no manufacturing anymore in upstate New York. You go to places like Binghamton, Johnson City, a lot of people are out of work. And so Oneonta is based on a service economy. It's a college town, so we're doing okay. But almost all of our light industry is gone. We used to have our railroads are gone. We used to have the world's largest roundhouse in Oneonta. That's gone with the advent of diesel engines.
It seems to me it's getting to the point where with union busting going on across the country that what corporations and the government just turning their back on it, but what corporations are doing is they're trying to bust all the unions down to say, do you want to work? Do you want to feed your children? We'll give you $40 a day. Either go to work or shut your mouth and go home and starve.
I got 3 kids.
How old are they?
8, 6, and 4.
You must be really concerned about their future.
Well, I am, you know, I work 5 days a week to support them, but now, even though I'm a union guy, our wages are slowly but surely getting regressing worse.
And your wife works?
She has to work now, yes. Yeah, we both work in families, two incomes just to keep the mortgage and the so-called American dream going, which, you know, it's not a dream anymore, it's a nightmare.
So where do you work?
We work in construction, it's primarily an MTA job at the minute, but I'm local 79 New York City. We're mason tenders.
And it sounds like you're an immigrant.
Yeah, I'm an immigrant here, yeah.
Where'd you come from?
I came from Northern Ireland originally.
What's your analysis of what's happening over here in Occupy Wall Street?
People are angry, frustrated that our government is in the pockets of lobbyists and whatever else, special interest groups, big business, you know. They see no prospect for them, and truth be told, there is no prospects for a lot of these young kids, and even people in their 50s and stuff that are suddenly going to be unemployed. There's no social security work that you can live on. It's been dipped into for pay for wars and stuff. And the guys that's waging these wars, they're billionaires. Kellogg, Rick Brown, the Dick Cheneys, John Major in England, they're all profiting from war. So they have an interest to keep it going.
What we want is really the rich to get to pay taxes. They would use that money for our schools and programs and the children and houses and things. And it's a good cause. A lot of people support us. So.
My name is G1. I'm Rebel Diaz, the Rebel Diaz House Collector in the South Bronx. We here, our people have been fighting this fight for a long time, so we here in solidarity, Occupy Wall Street. Peace.
Sparrow.
There's no W.
S-P-A-R-R-O. Thank you.
Who are you?
My name is Mike, and I'm with People's Video. yo.
Let me see if I can get another big guy.
Yeah,
And organized, right?
sanitation, city planning. There's so many different working groups, thematic groups, committees, people that address certain needs. For example, we started recently a late night youth outreach program because some of us recognized that there were a lot of kids from local high schools that were coming here and using this space as like a late night, hangout spot.
Enough is enough. I am the 99% of the population who is being mistreated and misguided. It seems like we don't have a chance. How is it that we're unemployed? Homes are foreclosed, yet big bank executives are going on vacations and they're flying jets, and more and more of us are being unemployed. It doesn't make sense. Enough is enough. We have to stand together as a team and a group to make the situation. We can't let it slide. We cannot let it go away. There's power in numbers. We are a people. We are America. We stand for something. We stand for a democracy. We deserve the right of freedom and the right of choice and the right for us to be able to fulfill our dreams. Because we are less wealthy, does not mean our dreams are not as important as everyone else.
The job is a right. The job is a right.
Yes. Our jobs. What jobs? That's a good question. There are no jobs. So they say, who are these jobs for? Who's getting hired? I'm not. My family's not. We're going through problems. We're struggling. We're still struggling. And we're American people born and raised in this country, and it seems like we don't have a right as people. Enough is enough.
It's all about unity. This is what the police is failing to realize. They don't like when we unify, Black, white.
Bloomberg don't like
Yeah.
it. These people work for Bloomberg.
You're right.
And
Bloomberg and his circle of life.
And the police in the hood beat the shit out of people all the time, every day, the way we saw it done here.
And me personally, I could write a book about police brutality. I see it every day, It's stop and frisk, I see it every day. So this right here, I had to come out and unify with the people,
Cleaning up.
Are you cleaning up Wall Street?
Yes.
You want to sweep the bums out?
I want to sweep everything out.
You have a vision for how the society could look if he sweeps out Wall Street?
Well, it's bigger than Wall Street. It's bigger than America. That's the reality. It is a moral and economic issue. It's bigger than just dollars. It's pounds. It's francs. It's everything. It's the idea that money is more important than people. That needs to change. We need a new world. It's a new time.
What kind of world? How would that work? If we put people before profits, how would society be organized?
Well, this is something I've thought about. I think the basic needs of all people should be met, regardless of your race, creed. That means healthcare, that means housing, that means education. And I'm not talking about indoctrination, I'm talking about education. There's a difference. And with that, you allow human beings to evolve and explore their individuality themselves. They can be more of who they are rather than what you want. And that's the best of who we are and what we are. That's the world that I see. I see, instead of it being about how people feel about the dollar, it be about what resources we have and where it's needed. It be about people, about protecting our home, our planet, protecting our cousins, the animals that share this planet with us. If you start with morality, you start with truth, justice, everything else will work out. Jobs is the issue. It is the issue. It's about basic, how can I support myself in a city where the minimum wage will bring you home $800 a month, but the cheapest rent is $1,200. You might get $20 an hour, but you'll spend $19.50 before you get to the end of the block.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people, united, will never be defeated.
We're going to pray here, right here in Zuccotti Park at Liberty Park for our Juma prayer next Friday. So definitely very excited about that. Today for this Friday and also for next Friday, the Muslim community wanted to donate some food though. We wanted to make sure that we were feeding the protesters because we know people are standing out here. And people are standing with us, so we want to make sure that we're standing with them. So it's really important. I really appreciate what everyone's doing down here. We see the way that the NYPD has reacted to this. I feel like the Muslim community has been going through this for years. You know, the African American community has been going through this for years.
On 1199, since 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, endorsed the Security Council of the Union, the Delegate Assembly, endorsed this takeover of the park. We've been here present for the last 3 weeks. We will continue to be here. We will continue supporting the Occupy Wall Street.
Job, I'd like to see people not have to choose between paying a mortgage or sending their kids to the doctor, or having to worry, do I buy food this month or do I buy medicine? That's not economic equality. If you have to go without something life necessary, we need to fix it.
I believe that it's an amazing injustice that a single individual pours a whole bunch of toxic sludge into a drinking water supply. They'll go to jail for endangering the welfare of everyone else. Corporation does it and they can walk away from it, no problem. And I think that is a really sad injustice. And I think that's tied into a lot of the other issues that people are here for, that I'm here for, but that's my major concern.
I'm Maida Rosenstein from Local 2110 of the UAW. I'm here with my sisters and brothers of the UAW because we support Occupy Wall Street. These demonstrators are saying the same thing that we have been saying.
And so many people came out, union members, that Bloomberg and the NYPD had to back down. And this process has been building for a while. There's a new culture of resistance that's being consolidated. Now it doesn't matter. If they clear this today, this entire park, this would move somewhere else, and the movement that they've brought into being is here to stay. There's no way that that's changing. Today that's completely consolidated.
The people, united, will never be defeated. The people, united, will never be defeated.